shot, and beautiful. Wisen.
It's time for high school sports, right here on your home for local sports, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast is brought to you by August Edge Real Estate, Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Doghouse Motorsports, Global Car Care, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, JDSA Law, Laura Mounter Real Estate, Les Schwab Tires, One Way Construction, Pat Armstrong Ford Lincoln, Save Mart, Sangster Motors, Wenatchee Power Sports, Earthwise Pet, and Chelan Douglas Casa. And now let's get ready for high school sports. It starts now on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel.
Jose Camarillo makes it 2.
Hey everybody, welcome to beautiful, windy Wenatchee, Washington for today's encounter between the Moses Lake Chiefs and the Wenatchee Panthers. Hi again, I'm Sebastian Moraga, and this game has been a long time coming, folks. 23 months in the making. Alongside me, as always, is our soccer expert, Matt Wisen. And what do you think these kids are feeling? Their last game was in May of 2019. It seems like a lifetime ago. Now they're back on the pitch. What do you think is going through their minds right now?
Wow, nerves, I'm sure, and just excitement for being out here. It's been a long time. Spring sports missed their season altogether last year. So, like you said, 2019. It's a new team. It's lots of challenges. There's only like a couple players on this team with any meaningful varsity experience because they graduated so many in the last year. They're excited, but it's a very compressed season. Not a lot of time to work with. 2.5 days basically to name your varsity, name your squads. From the time practice starts until you name it, and then you get a day and a half of practice, and then you go for your first game. It's pretty nuts.
Yeah, it's an unusual year. It's an unusual season. It's a game under unusual circumstances. Lots of unknowns here coming our way. When we come back, we have an interview with the coach of the Wenatchee Panthers. We have the starting lineups. We have the keys to the game. A whole lot more action coming your way here on NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
Doghouse Motorsports just won Best Motorsports Store for the 7th year in a row. Is it the great facility? Is it the fantastic products? Or is it?
I'm Bobby.
And I'm Tabor.
I'm Mike. And I'm Glenn.
Hi, I'm Todd.
I'm Jeff.
And this is the Doghouse Service Team.
Hi, I'm Dee.
And I'm Dwayne.
And I'm Kathy.
Come on in and experience the Doghouse.
Are you in the Doghouse?
By working together as a community, we can all play a part in promoting children's well-being and strengthening families. April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month. Chelan Douglas Casa is dedicated to supporting families and reducing the risk of child abuse and neglect. Join us in our community-wide pinwheel project and help keep kids safe. If you suspect a child is being abused or neglected, please call 1-866-363-4276.
Welcome back to Wenatchee, Washington. We're just about ready to witness the Panthers go against the Moses Lake Chiefs, and next to me is the head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers, Dennis Johnson. Coach, welcome. And well, what can I say? 23 months in the making. This game, lots of emotions, lots of worries, lots of concerns. I bet going through your head and that of the team and the coaching staff.
Yeah, it's been a long time. You had 23 months since our last competitive match in 2019 because we didn't get last spring, and it's a new team, a lot of new players, just a few left from that 2019 team that will be playing today. So it's just a lot of new energy out on the field.
Now, when you have such a long layoff, what do you look for on the field, action-wise? What do you look? What are the T's that your players have to cross today?
Well, besides the wind and the opponent, we're just trying to get in sync after only 5 days of training.
Now we're just trying to find each other, play a good possession game, and see how many opportunities we can create.
All right. What does what do the conditions in which this game will be played play a factor today?
Usually at this level, with the two first varsity teams, it's probably not going to play a factor whether you have the wind or not. Where it could come into play is on set pieces.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Coach. Before we go, how's the team health-wise?
We have a few injuries, just after 5 days. Guy's not coming in maybe as fit.
Sore.
Yeah, a little sore here and there. So we're going to be monitoring some of the guys' time. And, we'll see how it goes.
All right. Thank you very much. That was Dennis Stronson, head coach of the Wenatchee Panthers. When we come back, we have the keys to the game, the starting lineups, and a whole lot more here on NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
Make being home fun again. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa has just what you need to bring fun back into your backyard. We have a wide selection of artesian spas and swim spas, new and used, to choose from. We are happy to announce we are now selling Rainbow Kids play structures with 50 models to choose from. To help finish off your entertainment area, we have patio furniture and Komodo Joe grills. At Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, we have just what you need to bring family fun and entertainment to your backyard. Stop by today.
Take on the new year in a new Ford from Pat Armstrong Ford. From premium grade muscle to unparalleled performance. Take on any payload. The all-new 2021 Ford F-150 at Pat Armstrong Ford. Take on any adventure. Take on every thrill. The all-new 2021 Bronco Sport and 2021 Mustang Mach-E. Built to take on every resolution at Pat Armstrong Ford. We are community strong in East Wenatchee.
Welcome back to Wenatchee, Washington. We are just about ready to witness this clash between Moses Lake, the Chiefs from Grant County, and the Panthers, Wenatchee, from home, sweet home, Chelan County. Right quick, we go to the starting lineup, sponsored by Stevens Home Group, your local expert real estate advisors. Find them on Facebook at Stevens Home Group. First of all, the visiting Moses Lake Chiefs. On goal, number 0, Jesus Santoyo. On defense, number 7, Braden Millard. Number 12, Braden King. Number 13, Abraham Morales. Number 14, Osvaldo Santana. Midfielders, number 5, Simon Rebellia. Number 10, Jesus Taboada. Number 15, Daniel Ramirez. Forwards, number 11, Oscar Garcia. Number 16, Reynaldo Rodriguez. And number 17, Willie Soshirka. The head coach for the Moses Lake High School Chiefs is Mr. Derrick Gonzalez, assisted by Custodio Valencia, Richie Contreras, Edgar Nava, Henry Garcia, and Roland Gonzalez. Head trainer is Sarah Aiken. And now the Wenatchee Panthers jumping onto the pitch with goalkeeper number 25, Set Mungiria. Defenders, number 5, Emmanuel Ocampo. Number 12, Liam Willett. Number 14, Kalen Zumak. And number 23, Tanner Stitt. Midfielders, number 6, Giovanni Munoz. Number 7, Nick Lopez. Number 10, Osvaldo Medellin. Number 11, Mauricio Ramos. Forwards, number 15, Luis Mendoza. Number 8, Pierre Vega. And number 22, Matt's boy, Tyler Wisen. The head coach for the Wenatchee Panthers is a longtime friend of NCWLIFE soccer broadcast, Coach Dennis Stronson, assisted by David Vasquez, John Springer, and Ricardo Flores. Matt, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have the first half action between Chiefs and Panthers. Don't go away.
JDSA Law is a proud sponsor of these local sports broadcasts. They've been serving North Central and Eastern Washington since 1946. For over 70 years, their team of dedicated professionals has delivered quality, innovative legal services. JDSA Law partners with you to provide the finest legal advice and support as you navigate your personal and business challenges, risks, and accomplishments. At JDSA Law, they salute our local athletes and wish them well on another excellent season of competition.
Come on, I'm a certified technician. I was trained to take good care of you.
9. I've only been to the dealer.
I've been coming here for years. These guys are great.
Look around. The BMW, the Jag, the Volvo, they're all waiting for regular service. Well, the BMW has a little computer issue, but that's nothing we can't handle. Come on in.
From regular maintenance to computer troubleshooting, trust the Global Car Care technicians with your import, diesel-powered, or domestic vehicle. Global Car Care, they speak your car's language.
Dankeschön.
At Earthwise Pet, we take an all-natural approach to wellness and nutrition. Our professional certified groomers were trained by the best in the Pacific Northwest. Our staff here at Earthwise Pet are all certified in pet nutrition. We are here to help you select the perfect food, supplement, and anything else you may need to make sure your pet is living its best and most healthy life. Earthwise Pet, Nutrition Center and Wellness Spa. Online or in the store, we are here for you.
Welcome back to Wenatchee, Washington. Before anything else is said, a quick shout out to two gentlemen, Mr. Matt and Mr. Levi. They're in charge of the cameras today. Under less than ideal circumstances, it is very windy here at the Apple Bowl, so our thanks to them for their hard work in the upcoming 80 minutes of soccer action. And action indeed is what we will get, we hope, with these two teams eager to get off to a good start to their season. Matt Wisen.
Yeah, it should be a fun game to watch. I anticipate maybe a slower start. Players not wanting to make mistakes, trying to figure out chemistry. It's been a long time since these players, a few of them have played, and quite frankly, it's going to take some time to build some chemistry. And almost half of this team, if not more of them, are Wenatchee FC club players. So they are coming off the club, and they do have that chemistry. But it's all different when you're on a new team with different philosophies and just injecting a few new players into that scenario.
A different style of coaching and everything.
Yep.
Now we have Moses Lake dressed entirely in white tops, white trunks, white socks, with Wenatchee decked entirely in what I assume is black, my Wisen, not dark purple.
It's black.
It's black with purple numbers. That's right.
Yep.
Wenatchee will take care of business going from left to right.
Into the wind.
Into the wind for this first half of play. Two players already at the center circle, and as the old senator used to say, esto comienza, señores. We are just underway here in Wenatchee. A quick move downfield for Santana and Wisen. The touch to the back there. The center back is Ocampo. Across midfield we go. Touch to the left side. The quick give and go. Good triangulation. Pushing the ball upfield, marked by 2. Opening the game up to the left side. The quick flick touch there. Looking to connect with Luis Mendoza. Ball goes out of bounds. And the referee says it will be Moses Lake restarting the action. We are just underway here. Less than a minute into this first half of play. Moses Lake and Wenatchee, if you're just joining us, 0-0 tie so far. Thank you so much for being with us in this lovely yet a bit chilly and a lot of wind here in the Apple Bowl. The stop done that time by Mungidia, rolling to his right for Zumak. Zumak looking up. Wisen recovered by Millard. Trying again for Moses Lake is Reynaldo Rodriguez, scooped away once again. First by Vega, then by Zumak. Switching to the center back, Mr. Ocampo. you can tell that there's a bit of hesitancy in the touches by Wenatchee. It's probably because they don't know each other all that well now, Wisen.
Yeah, not a lot of them. And the wind is really kind of messing some of their play up right now.
Deep run on the right side. Shot across by Vega. And the stop by Jesus Santoyo, the goalkeeper, for Moses Lake. Santoyo rolling to his right for Abraham Morales, or Abraham Morales, perhaps. Taken away nimbly by the Panthers. Mauricio Ramos, top of the box for Wisen. The shot now bounces a couple of times into the box. Not a major problem for Santoyo.
This keeper's holding the ball a long time, so he's in danger of getting a 6-second call on him.
Yeah, at the very least, an admonition of some sort. Ball bounces out of bounds. It will be Moses Lake ball. Recovered at midfield by the Panthers. And there's Zumak across midfield. The deep touch for Wisen. Under some pressure now from Rodriguez. Whistle on the play. Referee said that the Wisen pushed his marker. It will be Moses Lake ball as the wind continues to blow. Free kick for Moses Lake. 36:45 left on the first half of play. The ball sent by Santana. Santana and Taboada. Taboada opening the game up, not doing the personal maneuver, instead trying to thread the needle and connect with Garcia. First time it was Ocampo, now the deep ball for Wise, and he's got some space in front of him. He's going to take off, deep ball into the right side, the left side of the box, but a bit too long for Mauricio Ramos. It will be Santoyo putting a stop to the danger. 36-13. This moment of the game brought to you by Pat Armstrong Ford Lincoln, home of the lifetime warranty. At Pat Armstrong Ford Lincoln, customer satisfaction is #1. Stop by today. That was that hesitation that you were talking about, Ma Wisen, by the goalkeeper and Moses Lake. He held on to the ball for a while there.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see. Well, it's a little bit of a cat and mouse game right now, and we'll see who ends up winning this one.
Moving the ball down the right side, now shading towards the center alley. There's Zumak once again, receiving the ball from, it looks like Munoz. Zumak from Mendoza. Mendoza upfield for Vega. Recovered by Moses Lake. Stolen back by the Panthers at midfield. A bit of a needle threaded there, trying to connect with Mendoza. Now it's a ping-pong game. Zumak trying to keep it alive was Vega. Ball goes out of bounds. It's Moses Lake ball. 35 minutes, 5 seconds left in this, the first half of play. Throw-in for the Chiefs. Touch back by Ocampo, and ultimately is Munguidia, the goalkeeper. Back to Ocampo. Zumak. Upfield waiting for it is Mendoza. Mendoza and Wisen charged from behind, not necessarily illicitly, but the referee says nothing. And a bit of a retaliation there, taking the ball away from Ribela. It doesn't quite prosper as Ramirez keeps it back for Moses Lake. Now it's Braden King battling at midfield with what it looks to be Mendoza over there. Deep ball that time. Oscar Garcia can't catch up to it. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. 34 minutes left in the first half of play. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa. Great service with a personal touch. That is their commitment to you. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa provides a different kind of full-service care that gives their clients peace of mind. Visit their showroom today. Millard. Munguidia. Opening the game up to the left side for the Panthers. Now back to the right, now to Zumak. Mendoza. The give and go back to Mendoza. Bit of a deep ball that time. Pierre Vega. Vega with some fancy footwork there. The shot across. A bit too long for Nick Lopez. Ball goes out of bounds. No, it's still in play. Quick touch upfield. Mendoza. Right-footed cross shot. And cleared away with more urgency than style by the back line of Moses Lake. That was Liam Willett, the left back. Bounces off a defender. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. Ramos. Willett. Ocampo. Zumac. Waiting upfield is Mendoza. Wisen on the chase. Morales. King for Moses Lake. Across midfield. Good ball. This could be interesting. He's a bit on the lonely side up there, though. And a good job by Munguia. Putting the fire out. Goal kick for Wenatchee here early on in the first half. Shalane Douglas Casa, court-appointed special advocates for children, a proud sponsor of NCWLIFE Sports. Willett. Ribelia on the takeaway. Good ball for Soshirka. Before he could do anything, ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball once again as we approach the 10-minute mark here, Matt Wisen. These two teams still feeling each other out.
Yeah, still trying to feel each other out. Moses Lake going a little bit direct, and it's hard to do when you have the wind blowing in the same direction you're going. So that ball's running long. And Wenatchee, likewise, the forwards, Tyler and Mendoza, Tyler Wisen, Luis Mendoza, trying to get some chemistry going. Who's wanting the ball to their feet? Who's checking? Who's going? Mendoza has been playing keeper at the club level, so the chemistry at the forward yet has got a little bit of time to work out.
A bit of a mistake there. Sorry, Matt, because there is Oscar Garcia on the takeaway for Moses Lake, but he cannot connect with Soshirka, and Wenatchee dodges one right there. Here come the Chiefs again. Rodriguez. The touch upfield. Quick triangulation. Taboada. Trying to connect with Rodriguez. Once again, it doesn't quite work. Ramos. First on it is Taboada. Referee says Moses Lake ball. Taboada. Ramirez. Good takeaway. Nice move that time. Through ball for Wisen. A bit too long, and it is Santoyo clearing the danger with more urgency than style. Matt Wisen, your thoughts, please. Continue.
No, I was just saying, trying to figure out the whole chemistry issue. Who's going to be, if we're going to have a check and then go, creating space, who's running in behind, who's wanting the ball at their feet. That a lot of stuff has to be worked out, and just haven't had much time. Defensively, they're looking fairly solid. Of course, Moses Lake haven't put much pressure on them yet, but they're fairly organized. Just so a little, maybe with this wind stifling anything in behind, a little bit more working through the thirds and checking two and playing off of that the center forward might be the way they attack in this first half.
What was it that Coach Stronson said that they had 5 days?
Yeah, so Monday was the first day they came together. Monday and Tuesday, pretty much just what do you have and trying to formulate your team. Your teams are announced on Wednesday at the end of the day, so you get about a day and a half worth of practice with them, and then Saturday. Here you go.
Free kick for Moses Lake. 28:35 left on the first half. Rejected by the back line of Wenatchee. There's Lopez. Mendoza. And there's some pressure now, the back line. Oh, the Panthers, and a bit of a mistake there. What an unfortunate miscue. The shot and a stop by Mongidia. When it looked easier to miss that one, Matt Wisen.
Yeah.
Jesus Tabuada from about 8 yards out.
I think you're just a little bit too nonchalant back there and indecisive, and it cost him, almost cost him a goal.
Zumak taken away by Rodriguez. Whistle on the play. Said that Rodriguez was fouled, the referee does. That may well be the shot in the arm that Moses Lake needed to start taking a more of a starring role in this contest, Matt Wisen. They seem to have received a boost of confidence from that opportunity there.
Yeah, you're looking for ways you can attack, and Wenatchee definitely just kind of showed one of their hands. And need to get the ball back, get some possession, some meaningful possession to kind of regain that. But right now, Moses Lake's feeling pretty confident.
Ocampo. And ultimately, Mongidia with the stop. 27 minutes left in the first half of play. Zumak. Wisen. Taken back by Reynaldo Rodriguez. Mendoza on the takeaway. Stolen back by the Chiefs. Garcia. Not a major problem this time for Mongidia. Zumak. Wisen. Bit of a threading the needle there. It does not reach Pierre Vega. Ball goes out of bounds. And there's a substitution for Wenatchee, number 18, Gavino Mota. Let's make sure that we have that correctly. Action continues. Ball goes out of bounds. A good defensive effort by Osvaldo Santana of Moses Lake.
Oh, mistake.
Oh, a bit of a mistake there. And Mr. Santoyo makes up for it by doggedly chasing after that ball and ultimately ending up with it. So Gavino Mota is the first sub of the game for the Panthers. So nerves mixed with wind, mixed with unfamiliarity, it's making for some shaky moments on both backlines, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we can get some of these bugs worked out before the second half and start playing some a little better ball right now. And I'd hate to see mistakes end up costing either team in this game.
Zumak, the deep ball for Mota. Mota, taken back by Tabuada. And now it's Rodriguez. Good job by Wisen. Good touch. This could be interesting. Oh, my goodness. Almost. So close. Mm-hmm. What an effort that time. It looked like it was Pierre Vega, number 8. But now we're at the other end of the field with a deep ball that Mr. Oscar Garcia cannot catch up to it. 24 minutes, 19 seconds left in the first half of play.
Yeah, that was a great bending ball in, just to bend back away from the keeper and right in the line of the runner.
You could see the frustration. Vega slapping the ground with both hands after not being able to connect with that ball. Zumak. Tabuada on the mark and the recovery. Tabuada, left-footed shot, left-footed touch, I should say. Taken back by Wisen. And out to the races is Vega. He's going to enter the box. Left-footed shot. Not a major problem for Santoyo. Whistle on the play. There's a substitution coming for Moses Lake. We'll tell you in a second who has entered the contest because it is Mr. Daniel Ramirez who has taken a place on the bench. And it is number 9, Eric Velasquez. Eric Velasquez, one of the subs. And there's a second sub also. Number 8, Jesus Garcia. A deep run on the left side, the shot! And just like that, Moses Lake jumps ahead. Number 10, Jesus Tabuada gives Moses Lake the lead.
Yeah, great finish by Moses Lake there. Just unfortunate mistake. You can't, when the ball is there, you just can't wait for it to come to you. You need to go get that ball and play it out. And as a keeper also, you need to be communicating early and often. And that's got to get cleaned up quickly.
So now Wenatchee with some work to do here. Early on in the, or rather halfway through the first half, trailing 1-0. Zumac. Off to the races now is Mota. Bit too long. It will be Wenatchee ball. Apparently the last one to touch had a white jersey on. Mota on the throw-in.
Another foul.
Bit of a push there. Wisen, both Wisens calling for the foul. The takeaway. Taboada. Mendoza. Charged from behind. Whistle on the play. Foul called. Moses Lake ball. This moment of the game brought to you by Highlander Golf Course and Grill. Enjoy your day at Highlander Golf Course. Reserve your next tea time or plan a party in one of our simulator rooms. You don't have to be a member to dine in style. Give them a call today. Another bit of a miscommunication there, and Mr. Munguia having to sweat a little too much in some of these balls, Matt Wisen.
He's having some issues judging that as it's coming in and getting a little bit beyond the ball and skipping by him a little bit, so he needs to take that wind into account.
Taboada. Ribelia. Touch to the back for Morales. Taken back by Mendoza. There's Mendoza. Bit of a battle there. Referee says play on. Ribelia. Good ball. Soshirka. Is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? He does, and then he gets tripped. Clear foul, and I would give that a yellow, Matt Wisen. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too finicky, but I would give that a yellow. There was no intention of playing the ball in that play.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen yellows for less, that's for sure. I'm really confused, though, by what – I mean, that was a foul.
What he's considering a foul is confusing, too. Substitution for Wenatchee. I'll give you the floor in just 1 second. It's number 19, Julian Reyes. Matt Wisen, all yours.
As a player, you have to know, and as a coach, you have to know what is going to be a foul, what is not. And a lot of inconsistencies early on, and maybe it's some of this referees trying to get in sync as well because of lack of games up to this point.
That could well be a possibility. Near post. Sent away by Nick Lopez. They're still battling for it. But the referee is calling a corner kick. I was wondering why some of the players were into the play and some of the players were just standing there. Well, now we know.
The center wasn't blowing his whistle. And the AR, I mean, you got to check that. And,
now the top of the box. Millard, taken away by Wenatchee. Stopped at midfield by Moses Lake. Now trying again for the Chiefs is Reynaldo Rodriguez. Off to the races we go. Bit of a shove there. Ball goes out of bounds. The referee calls this one in favor of the Panthers. 18 minutes, 47 seconds left in the first half. Doghouse Motorsports now featuring the full line of on and off-road Husqvarna motorcycles. Our thanks to them for their support of NCWLIFE Sports. Bit of a rough and tumble there. Deep run. Shot across. Reyes. Taboada. Taboada being held back by Zumak. Referee says nothing. Play continues. Ball goes out of bounds ultimately. It's a throw-in for the Chiefs. The header back to Taboada from Reynaldo Rodriguez does not pay the dividends they were expecting. Ball goes out of bounds. It's Wenatchee ball now. Wisen. Ocampo. Willett. Mungidia. Zumak. On the mark is Rodriguez. Bit of a shot from behind. No call. Ball ends up right in front of us here near the stands, or on the stands. And a substitution coming for Wenatchee, number 11, Mauricio Ramos, getting some more playing time, returning to the pitch. 17 minutes, 7 seconds left. Moses Lake ahead of Wenatchee, 1-0. We had the goal in the 18th minute of this first half, and Mr. Tronson with some serious opinions being shared with one of the assistant referees. Taboada on the throw-in. Second throw-in now. Taboada will take care of it once again. A bit of trouble controlling it is Garcia now, and Ribelia. Garcia, Taboada. Trying again is Rodriguez. Right-footed shot, and over the head of Set Mungidia, the goalkeeper for Wenatchee. 60 minutes, 16 seconds left in the first half. Wenatchee trailing Moses Lake 1-0. This moment of the game brought to you by Sangster Motors. The American Challenge is on at Sangster Motors, home of the all-new Yukon SUV. Touch up field now. Stopped at midfield by Moses Lake. Without playing a brilliant game, Moses Lake is doing its homework, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, they're playing enough, and they're moving together as a group. And Wenatchee's passes are definitely off. They're as soon as they get any momentum, they give the ball away quickly.
Vega to the chases. Santoyo, whom we hadn't seen for a few minutes now. Morales, upfield, into Wenatchee territory. Good move for Taboada. First on it, however, is Mota. Ball goes out of bounds as Nick Lopez can't catch up to that one. Ball goes out of bounds. There's a substitution coming for one of the teams. I can't see anybody at the sideline, but the assistant referee had the flag vertical over his head, and it looks like it's number 23 for Wenatchee, Tanner Stitt, coming back to get some playing time. There's the throw-in for Moses Taboada. This guy has been very busy. He's been on the right side of the attack, left side, center. He's been everywhere, and he's got a goal to his name already, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, Moses Lake's doing a good job moving him around. Getting him on the ball. You got to put your players on the ball and get him more touches, and they're doing a good job putting him in places where he can be successful.
Free kick for Moses Lake, a foul called by the referee. 14 minutes, 14 seconds, and let's see what the referee says. He says stop the clock. He's going to count the 9 meters 15, the 10 yards for this free kick. Is it Taboada behind the ball, Matt Wisen? Number 10? I believe so. Yeah, he's not in the box. There's the shot, far post, and it sails just a little high over the head of Abraham Morales, who was seeking to connect with a header. 1-0 lead for Moses Lake over Wenatchee here. 13 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first half. Wenatchee Power Sports, another proud sponsor of NCWLIFE Sports, now featuring Polaris, Yamaha, KTM, and Beta sales, parts, and service. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Wenatchee throw, and there's Wisen with a bit of room and a deep ball for Vega. Is it too deep? No, I think he's going to make it. 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 You heard Matt Wisen. He was speaking for us all, Matt.
Yeah, the wind's going to blow the ball back in. You can't give up on it, and it was going to turn. But that's probably what happened right there. You just got to assume that you can catch those balls.
Good ball that time into the box, and a right-footed shot that Mungidia has to hit the deck to sweep away nimbly. Good effort by Moses Lake, even better by the goalkeeper of the Wenatchee Panthers. We're going to have... Okay, that is surprising. I thought Mungidia sent it out, but apparently it was the post, because the referee saying that it's a goal kick for the Panthers.
Yeah, sometimes, I don't know, maybe his leg was behind the line when that ball made contact, but to me it looked like it was off of Wenatchee.
Oh, nice move that time by Taboada. Recovered by Reyes. Deep ball for the Lone Ranger over there, Mr. Pierre Vega. Flag is up.
Offside.
Referee now sees it, and that's an offside for Moses Lake. Indirect free kick for Wenatchee. This point of the game brought to you by August Edge Real Estate, your personal real estate agency with full service offered at just a 2% listing fee. But is there a substitution coming for Moses Lake? I saw a couple of players slapping 5. We'll keep an eye on that. Not on the high-fiving, on whether we have new players wearing white on the field. Whistle on the play. It will be Wenatchee ball. Apparently a high kick has been called by the referee. Dangerous play. And we have 11 minutes and 18 seconds left in this first half of play. There is Wenatchee doing a good job recovering. Soshirka, deep ball, and Mr. Mungidia with the stop. Seth Mungidia, the goalkeeper for Wenatchee in this nascent 2021 season. This is the first game in 23 months for Wenatchee. The last time they played was at Districts against Sunnyside. Matt was telling us in the pregame show. Then, well,
been a long time.
If you're listening, you know what happened in 2020. It was a lost year in many, many ways.
Wenatchee graduated several players off of that team last year that a lot of people had Wenatchee penciled out as one of the favorites to win state.
They had high hopes for that team. Indeed. There's a deep ball that time. Off to chase it is Reyes. Reyes on the mark is Santana. Whistle on the play. What does the referee call?
I'd be calling, we saw things differently there again. That's the second time that Wenatchee's had position and a foul was called on our player in the box.
On Wenatchee, yep.
And we've got position in goal side, and then we're getting there a shoulder from, I don't understand that one, but you're going to get some biased announcing out of me today. I'm sorry, but
that is a tough ball that time. What does that referee call this one? I don't think that was a foul. I think Seth Mungidia went cleanly at that ball, and the referee agrees with us, but once again, miscommunication. Thank you. Miscommunication in the back line of Wenatchee almost cost them dearly because it was Willie Soshirka against the world that time. I think he dove a little bit, and I think that further convinced the referee that there had not been anything illicit in that play, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, if you embellish a little bit too much, even if it is a legit foul, you can sometimes change the referee's opinion.
Mm-hmm. And we do have a substitution. Is Jay Gamble for Moses Lake. Now I need to know how to spell Gamble when I write it down. There we go. Gravity extra strong here at the booth today. 8 minutes, 32 seconds left in the first half of play. Moses Lake leading Wenatchee 1-0 since the 18th minute. A goal by a very, very impressive young man by the name of Jesus Taboada, who has been a constant headache for the back line of
we're going to have a card or something going on.
Wenatchee, but what's going on here? Let's see. The assistant referee has entered the pitch, and now it's
something behind the scenes with the goalkeeper for Moses Lake. Now he received a yellow card on that play.
Yeah, yellow card for the, and that would be Jesus Santoyo in the 33rd minute.
Sometimes it can be jewelry. So a jewelry violation in high school is a yellow card.
It's a yellow card, that's right. We saw that during the girls' season, shortened as it was. We saw that happen at least one time. Ocampo now playing on the right flank of the Wenatchee defense. Taken back by Velasquez. Ramos. 7 minutes to go in the first half. There's Gamble. Bit of a collision. Referee says play on. Taken back by Moses Lake. This could be interesting. Garcia. Wenatchee in the recovery. There's Garcia again. Ramos. Taboada. Rodriguez. Tyler Wisen. Deep ball that time. Over to chase it is Reyes. Sent out of bounds by Santana. Wenatchee desperately trying to tie this one up before the break, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, it's always nice getting some kind of momentum in, and I would be going right at this keeper without any opportunity to warm up. You get a cold keeper with 6 minutes left in the half. Just put things in the net or towards the net and let
just
hope for
test
some mistakes.
Yep. Test them. That's right. Rodriguez. Taboada. Good defensive effort by Mota. Taken back for Moses Lake by Regan. Across the center circle for Gamble. There's Gamble. We kick touch upfield. Mungidia. Stepped up midfield. Bit of a shove against Wisen. Gamble. Down the flank. Garcia and Mungidia. So Regan, another substitution for Moses Lake, number 4 on this jersey, and the 4th substitution as well. We're back in action now. 5 minutes 3 left on the clock. Ocampo. The deep ball. The Wenatchee player is being fouled. Who is it? It's Reyes. Whistle on the play. Throw in for the Panthers. Trailing 1-0 against the Chiefs at the edge of halftime. Vega. Gamble. Ramos. Mota. Ramos. Rejected by the backline of Moses Lake. Trying again is Willett. Rejected again. A third time now. Stitt. Down the flank. Gamble. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a substitution for Moses Lake first. Looks like number 11. Oscar Garcia. So we have two Garcias now for the Moses Lake squad. There's one of them. The quick touch upfield. Nimbly stopped by Wenatchee. Bit of a shot from behind. Calling for the foul was Reyes for Wenatchee. No call. Throw in instead. Regan. Garcia. Throw in. Bit of a give and go there. Garcia trying to, Jesus Garcia this time. Now it's Oscar Garcia. Back to Jesus Garcia, getting that right foot ready. Into the box. Good appearance from behind everybody. But Willie Soshirka cannot connect. 2 minutes 56. The clock for some reason has stopped. So we'll go with what the referee says in terms of how much time is left in this first half of play, where the Wenatchee Panthers are desperately trying to tie this one at 1 apiece before the break. Deep ball down the flank. Mota. Good ball by Wisen, looking for Vega. And the stop by the backup goalkeeper, listed as 00, is Grady Pagliarulo. Deep ball that time. This could be interesting. Off to the races is Oscar Garcia. Shot across and a save right inside the 6, and the shot ultimately by Rodriguez goes sailing over the crossbar. What an effort by the defense that time at Wisen, saving what looked to be a certain second tally for Moses Lake.
Yeah, they're really kind of struggling to get organized back there and really kind of take any initiative, I guess. And it's got to start with somebody. Somebody's got to start communicating and directing traffic back there.
2 minutes 24 now. The clock is working again. Jeffers Danielson's son and Aylward attorneys, serving the Wenatchee Valley with the finest professional services since 1946. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Moses Lake corner kick, I want to say. Yes, it will be a corner kick. Just a couple of trips around the clock left in this first half of play. There's the shot, far post over the stretch arm of Mungidia. Now we're playing from on the left flank. Garcia. Over to chase it now is Soshirka. And ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. Back in action. Gamble. Wisen. Back to Gamble. Stopped by the back line of the Panthers. Regan. Deep ball trying to surprise the goalkeeper Mungidia, who just lets it sail by. And now the time is being kept on the field by the officials. And now the clock begins working again. Santana. Mungidia. Moses Lake has discovered the recipe. Just go up. If Mungidia has the ball at his feet, go and put pressure on him as quickly as you can. Battle with Rodriguez there. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. Wisen. Under some pressure from Regan. Garcia. Jesus Garcia this time. Gamble. Taken back by the Panthers. There's a whistle on the play. That tells us that the first half has come to an end, with Wenatchee trailing the Moses Lake Chiefs by a score of 1-0. We'll take this quick break, and when we come back, we'll review the highlights of the first half. We'll look ahead at the second half and take a look at what the Wenatchee team needs to do to get back into this one. Don't go away.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you're calling on 35 plus years of experience in the Wenatchee Valley. Spending extra time in your home, you may have discovered an unwanted aroma. Stinky feet, pets, who knows what. Call Dick's today about installing their Train Clean Effects electronic air cleaner or a Rheem Halo ultraviolet air purifier. Either way, the air quality in your home will be improved. Proudly servicing all of North Central Washington, call 884-6444 today.
Sure glad we went to Les Schwab. I'm glad the baby's still happy.
Well, I'm just glad that along with tires, Les Schwab also does brakes, alignment, and a bunch of other safety services. I mean, if we had gone to a cheap tire store instead, I'd be a doggone wreck.
My thoughts exactly.
During the Les Schwab Spring Tire Sale, save up to $200 when you bundle select tires, wheels, and brakes. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952.
Hi, I'm Shauna Larson. I'm the designated broker here at Laura Mounter Real Estate. We are a locally owned firm, and we've worked hard to earn our reputation of always doing business the right way. Laura Mounter Real Estate is continually investing in the best technologies and highest quality marketing. For these reasons, our community has voted us the world's best real estate office for the past 5 years. If you have real estate needs, let a Laura Mounter Real Estate agent show you the difference.
Come on, I'm a certified technician. I was trained to take good care of you.
9. I've only been to the dealer.
I've been coming here for years. These guys are great.
Look around. The BMW, the Jag, the Volvo, they're all waiting for regular service. Well, the BMW has a little computer issue, but that's nothing we can't handle. Come on in.
From regular maintenance to computer troubleshooting, trust the Global Car Care technicians with your import, diesel-powered, or domestic vehicle. Global Car Care. They speak your car's language.
Dankeschön.
Save Mart is the place to go if you are in the market for home furnishings. They have rows and rows of sofas, love seats, recliners, and chairs, and a vast array of fabrics and colors. Name brands include Ashley, Best, and Stanton. With pictures, lamps, and tables to complement your new furniture, Save Mart is a one-stop shop. Save Mart offers 12-month special financing on approval of credit. Save Mart also offers free delivery, setup, and haul away in their service area. Serving the Wenatchee Valley for over 50 years. Located on North Wenatchee Avenue, or visit online at savemart.net.
If you're like me, you're already dreaming about the summer, enjoying it with friends and family in the backyard. Don't get discouraged with the chilly breeze of spring just yet. There is still work to be done, and the warmer temperatures are just around the corner. If you've been thinking about when to get your backyard ready for summer, come on down to Blue Lagoon, now scheduling pool openings. Ask us why we think you should open your pool sooner rather than later. Call today. Scheduling is filling up fast.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl in Wenatchee, Washington. Sunny, then, but still quite windy, and I imagine rather cold with this wind. Afternoon of soccer, where we have just witnessed 40 minutes of more questions than answers, Matt Wisen, with Wenatchee trailing Moses Lake 1-0.
Yeah, there's been definitely moments of dysfunction out there. And Wenatchee's got a lot of work to do in the second half. Starting with, they need to work out the communication issues in the back, and somebody to take the initiative, and really work it out. And that's kind of that theme has kind of worked its way through the rest of the play, and the midfielders and the forwards have been fairly passive, and it seems like when they do get something going, I don't want to blame the refs here, but there's been a lot of inconsistencies, and so if you're going to allow physical play or you're not, it really has thrown off a little bit of momentum that either team has been able to gather. So it's been a kind of a tough game to watch and call as well.
Well, indeed it has, and one thing that we noticed is that we were just talking over the break with our producer, Dan Coons, and he said that having the win in your face is like having another defender to contend with. I know that Coach Tronson said that at this level this wouldn't be a factor, but I think it is indeed a factor. I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with Coach Tronson, whom I respect greatly, but I think that when you are coming off a layoff of 23 months with sore muscles, and you have to play in these conditions, their first game in almost 2 years, it has to play a role. What do you think, man?
It's definitely him. Oh, sorry about that. Speaking of the wind, it's hampered me as well. My eyes watering like crazy. It's definitely put the brakes on some through balls that Wenatchee's had. It has acted like a second defender, and it has stifled some attacks. On the other end, playing with the wind, we saw Moses Lake send several balls long. That ball was being pushed out of bounds, out of play quickly. So I think it'll probably help Wenatchee in the second half. where if they do get desperate towards the back end of the half, they can start taking some longer shots and hopefully for some wind assist there. And certainly defensively, you like the wind at your back because it slows things down.
Absolutely. Once again, kudos to Matt and Levi, our camera people up top, for doing a tremendous job under less than ideal conditions here at the Apple Bowl, where we have the Moses Lake Chiefs leading the Wenatchee Panthers by 1-0, the only goal so far. A bit of a miscommunication in the back line. We were talking about the lack of communication. And Jesus Taboada, very impressive player in the first half, taking advantage of it and sending one to the back of the net. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we have 40 more minutes of soccer action for you. This is NCWLIFE Channel. Don't go away.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their Laser Shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available in the GMC Sierra.
Take on the new year in a new Ford from Pat Armstrong Ford. From premium grade muscle to unparalleled performance, take on any payload. The all-new 2021 Ford F-150 at Pat Armstrong Ford. Take on any adventure. Take on every thrill. The all-new 2021 Bronco Sport and 2021 Mustang Mach-E. Built to take on every resolution at Pat Armstrong Ford. We are community strong in East Wenatchee.
Wenatchee Power Sports not only has a new owner, but an all-new attitude to match. Speaking of attitude, check out the 2021 models arriving now. Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs and side-by-sides. Yamaha motorcycles, watercraft ATVs and side-by-sides. KTM motorcycles and the latest edition Beta high-performance motorcycles. Coming this fall, a huge demo event featuring the latest and hottest off-road machines. It's all at the retuned Wenatchee Power Sports, where maximum performance is a way of life. 3031 GS Center Road in North Wenatchee, open Tuesday through Saturday.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl, where we are just about ready to witness 40 more minutes of soccer action between the Moses Lake Chiefs and the Wenatchee Panthers. The Panthers currently trailing the visiting squad from Grant County by a score of 1-0. They only tally. Minute 18, Jesus Taboada, number 10, for Moses Lake, sending one to the back of the net and, at least momentarily, putting Moses Lake out in front. It looks like we're going to have two goalkeepers, new goalkeepers, Matt Wisen?
Well, Wenatchee looks like we're warming up Mr. Mendoza to take the second half of the game.
And we had Grady Pagliarulo take over after a yellow card to Jesus Santoyo.
I think they'll probably bring their starter back in, I would imagine. But
somewhat chastised, I hope.
Sitting on a yellow card, that's another tactical maneuver that Wenatchee could potentially exploit. If it is his temper or his mouth, then Wenatchee can try and set that off for the second yellow. We'll see.
Some of our agents on the field telling us that the young man likes to talk. Of course, me being a broadcaster and Matt being our soccer analyst, we're not going to chastise anybody for wanting or liking to talk, but there is a time and a place to go on diatribes, wouldn't you say, my Wisen? And I don't think the middle of a game is one of them.
Well, it's something I liked to exploit when I used to play, and I would find those players that had a hard time holding back their emotions, and I would try and encourage them to freely express their emotions.
Yeah, we saw that last year. Actually, make that 2 years ago. It was a Wenatchee game, the boys' Wenatchee game. I don't know who they were going against. I think it was a Tri-City school or a Yakima school that the goalkeeper for the other team made a stop and then muttered something, chirped something at the Wenatchee player. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
That he got a yellow card and he got himself sent off. Well, not ejected, but he had to sit the rest of the game.
I think that was a West Valley team, but it's been
a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I have a hard time figuring out where I put my keys, let alone a game 2 years ago.
All right, and our producer, Mr. Kuntz, has just opened up the old purse strings and brought us some water. So salute, everybody. Thank you for being with us today. All right. We're just about, where'd my mic go? There it is. We're just about ready to start. Moses Lake going from, let's see if I get this right, from right to left, decked entirely in black with purple numbers. And Moses Lake going from left to right. So the action is just about to begin. Now, who has the win on their back now? Is it Wenatchee now?
Wenatchee has the win at their back.
Wenatchee in black with the win on their back, but it is Moses Lake who will start the action, leading 1-0. Referee checks this way, checks that way, whistle on the mouth, and we are in business here in the second half. Moses Lake leading Wenatchee 1-0. Let's see how this one shakes out. Daniel Ramirez. Wenatchee in the recovery. Vega, good move, right-footed shot. The shot and the stop by the goalkeeper for Moses Lake. He doesn't look, is it 1-0 or 2 zeros on his jersey, Matt Wisen? Can you see? Because he doesn't look like Paliarulo from up here. I think Mr. Santoyo made a comeback here.
Yeah, I can't see right now.
Yeah, it's 1-0. It's Santoyo. It's Santoyo. And it will be a goal kick for Moses Lake. 39 minutes, 13 seconds left in the second half of play.
Wenatchee can definitely afford to send more numbers forward with this wind and not worry about these goal kicks going very far.
Yeah, look at that one. The ball took a major backspin, and it landed well short of the center circle. Still, Wenatchee in the recovery. Now it's Moses Lake with Taboada. Good takeaway by the Panthers. Daniel Ramirez on defensive labor. Wisen. Down the flank. Millard. Whistle on the play. Flag is up. Ball is out of bounds. It's Wenatchee putting it back into play. Zumak. Top of the box. Right-footed shot. And it sails a little wide. Good effort that time by Luis Mendoza.
Now Luis is in goal back here.
Oh, I stand corrected. Thank you, Matt.
Numbers, they're tough to see with that purple and black.
It looks like number 15 on his jersey must be 16. So we're going to take a look at the roster. There is no 16. So we're going to pause on determining who that player is and continue with the action. There is the corner kick. Not a major problem that time. Sailed all the way across the mouth of the goal.
Yeah, I think a low-driven ball right now for a corner kick is your best bet.
Yeah, I would have to agree. It looked like Mota, yeah, it's number 18. And now it's Wisen out front, trying to put some pressure. There's Santoyo with, like you said, a low-driven ball on the goal kick there. Ramirez. Soshirka. Braden King. Garcia. Vega. The heel touch by Oscar Garcia. Ball goes out of bounds. Moses Lake wants to take care of this throw-in, and they do get the call. Pivoting header that time by Garcia. Sochirka. Rodriguez. Leaving one behind. Taken back by the Wenatchee Panthers. Sochirka. The touch to the back. Moses Lake doing a good job keeping the ball low. Mota. Bit of a struggle there. Santana. Zumac. Off to the races now. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Moses Lake ball, and it is. Shot across. Vega waiting on the left side. The quick touch that time. The shot, and it sails wide. A good effort by Vega, but what I really liked in that play was how, I believe it was number 11, Mauricio Ramos, headed the ball down to get it to Vega when the shot across from Mota wasn't going to make it, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, there's been so much just tentative play out there, waiting for the action to come to you, letting the other team determine and depict the play, and finally Wenatchee starting to get a little bit more aggressive and put a head and a foot on the ball instead of waiting for it to come to him.
The goal kick sails right back. Not a major problem for Santoyo. And it will be a goal kick for the Moses Lake Chiefs that still lead 1-0 as we approach the 7th minute of play here in the second half. Vega, taken back by Taboada. Playing way back Taboada this time. Garcia, Taboada. The ball escapes him a little bit. Good recovery, Garcia, good move. Garcia with some space. Asking for it was Reynaldo Rodriguez. To him it goes, and a hard collision between Rodriguez and it looked like Kalen Zumac. So goal, free kick for Moses Lake, putting it into play rather quickly, the Chiefs are. Sailing past 1, past 2, trying for 3, stop there at the 18. The recovery that time by Oscar Garcia, make that Mauricio Ramos. The through ball that time, nimbly played. Taboada, he's playing way back in the second half, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, they are going a little more defensive in the second half. I think with the wind, with Wenatchee's a little more attacking now.
Referee's calling for a goal kick for Moses Lake. 33 minutes and 9 seconds. Santoyo asking his troops to push forward. And the ball drops straight down, just like our producer Dan Coons told us. The effort by Wenatchee does not pay dividends. However, ball goes out of bounds.
Yeah, we just have to learn that we can't be taking these strong touches and let that ball run. I mean, we're just losing the ball again in the wind so many times. It's outpacing us, and it's got to be a little more soft on that ball.
32 minutes, 21 seconds. Left in the second half. The push by Taboada. Taken back by, it looked like Willett. Now battling for it is Ramirez. Taken back by Wenatchee at midfield. Opening the game up, keeping the ball low. Smart maneuver. Vega. It bounces off Mota. And Santoyo. Stopping it with his torso. Over the head of Wisen. Santana. Recovered quickly by Ramos. Vega. Vega getting that right foot ready. Vega now switching to the left. The shot. It doesn't go off. That is Wisen. The shot and the stop by Santoyo. 31-12 left on the second half. Or in the second half, I should say. Laura Mauner Real Estate, rated world's best real estate firm for the Wenatchee Valley in 2020. Bit of a battle at midfield. Now it's Vega. The screen touch for Wisen. On the mark is Santana. Shot across, and Santoyo says, "We've got this one." It sails wide, although Vega was lobbying for a corner kick. It will be indeed a goal kick. And now the referee getting a little closer to talk to Mr. Santoyo.
Yeah, I think Moslake benefited from having the AR on the other side of the field on that one. It looked like it was tipped. But the wind definitely helps that ball.
This moment of the game brought to you by One Way Construction. One Way is a premier custom home builder and general contractor in North Central Washington. One Way Construction, your project, your way. Ball goes out of bounds. Willett taking care of it. It sails past Wisen and it lands at the hands of Santoyo. Where's the urgency, my Wisen?
Well, it doesn't seem like it's there. We need to figure out when we're going to press and put that press in a little more. Moses Lake's having an issue working the ball out of the back.
Garcia, good maneuver into the box. And before Mr. Rodriguez can test the reflexes of Juan Luis Mendoza, the ball sails into the hands of the goalkeeper. Matt Wisen, you were saying.
I mean, yeah, Wenatchee's got the wind to help them with their press, but they just don't seem urgent to get that ball back.
Soshirka into the box. Soshirka shot across and swept away by the center back that time, where there were three white jerseys waiting for it. With malice in their eyes. They cannot connect, however, and we have a substitution coming for Moses Lake.
Yeah, and Moses Lake is really playing a pretty high line right now. Pretty aggressive. And, I mean, I guess they haven't been given any indication that Wenatchee can play the ball through without losing it over the end line.
The substitution is number 6 for Moses Lake, and that would be Mr. Francisco Gallardo. Bit of a ping-pong game now. Taboada, good job into the box. Taboada still trying to get past the forest of black jerseys. And the ball ultimately ends up out of bounds. Millard, rejected by Wenatchee. Off to the races is Wisen. This could be interesting. There's Wisen, Santoyo, Wisen, Santoyo prevailing cleanly, in my opinion. Trying again now. Ramos. That looked like a foul to me. That looked like a foul, and that should be a card, in my opinion.
No card, but it should have been. That was
I don't understand what. Well, okay, all right. We're gonna go with the experts on this one. He's out there. He's in this wind. We're up here in a little box.
It's out of character for the foul in this game, and so when something like that happens, is when you want to ask yourself as a referee, do I give a card to bring things back?
All right, the referee keeping the wall at 10 yards away. There's a right-footed shot. Out of the box, pivoting header. Santoyo punches it away, colliding with a...
Standing over your player now.
Yeah,
and
that was
trash.
wrong. That was wrong.
Again.
That was absolutely wrong. I thought I saw that, and that is absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
That is absolutely wrong. There's no place for that, especially after a collision. This is not a boxing match. This is not MMA.
It seems like we're having an issue trying to figure out this game and where I don't know. It just very little inability or a lot of inability in reading what's going on out there right now and calling this game. So it's really kind of frustrating up here.
Yeah, I will gladly give the referee the benefit of the doubt on whether something was a foul or not a foul. But that was unsportsmanlike. That was completely blatant in front of everybody. And there's no place for it at high school level or any other level for that matter. Anyway, off my soapbox. Willett, Mendoza, Zumek, pushing it down up the flank. Bit of a trip there. Mr. Ramos hits the deck. Free kick for Wenatchee. Good ball that time. Over to chase it is Nick Lopez. Shot across. Nobody there. Ball sent towards the sideline. Trying to keep it inbounds was Mota. Did not prevail. Moses Lake ball. 25 minutes, 17 seconds. Left in the second half of play. Global Car Care. Your vehicle is their #1 priority. Diesels and European cars are their specialty. Pick up and drop off available. Stop by their website, globalcarcare.net. We're back in action now. Taboada on defensive labor. Taken back that time by Wenatchee. Willett, top of the box. Wisen. Taboada. Interesting maneuver. Jesus Garcia. Is he going to make it? Garcia. That one sails wide with a little bit help from the wind, would be my guess. Reyes. Vega. Good move. Down the flank we go. Lopez. Wisen. The stop by the defender there. Taboada now trying again. A bit of a shot into the box. Go, 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 go! A set of miscues, and Wenatchee taking advantage of this one. Tying this game up at 1 goal apiece. In the 17th minute of the second half.
Got to get a goal however you can. just kind of scrummy, and but goal's a goal. So with the wind, with everything else, you just got to keep putting numbers in and hope for the best.
It looked like Liam Willett on the goal. Not all of them have to be pretty, right, Matt?
Most of them are not, but that's a goal, and that's what right now what matters. Now we can hopefully get some momentum on that, and get the win.
We're back in action now. This moment of the game brought to you by Les Schwab Tires. Les Schwab takes your safety seriously every time you stop by. Number 23 for Wenatchee is in the game. And, of course, he's not in the roster.
Tanner Stitt.
Thank you, Tanner Stitt. Many thanks to Ms. Dawn McCormick, the public address announcer, here at the game today, helping us out. In a day where I forgot my glasses and the wind is making Matt's eyes water, so it's a bit of a tricky broadcast for us today.
Yeah, I don't do well with wind. When I've got a clogged tear duct, and man, any kind of little breeze just gets my eye watering, and it's frustrating.
I thought it was just the emotion of seeing boys soccer again, but I guess I was mistaken.
I'm definitely. Oh, that's my excuse, is the wind, right?
21 minutes, 35 seconds left in the second half. Diggs Heating and Air Conditioning, providing heating and air conditioning service and installation since 1982, serving residential and commercial. They specialize, I'll tell you more in a second, because here come the Panthers and the shot by Wisen right at the hands of the goalkeeper Santoyo. As I was saying, serving residential and commercial, they specialize in indoor air quality installation, service, and repair. Throw in for Wenatchee, sails long, not a major problem. 21 minutes left in the second half. We're tied at 1-1. Excuse me. And it will be Mr. Santoyo putting it back into play. If you're just joining us, 1-1 tie between Moses Lake and Wenatchee. First game in 23 months. Just think about how long 2020 was, then add another year on top of that. Or actually 11 months on top of that. That's how long it's been since the boys from Wenatchee High have been able to partake in this rightly called a beautiful game. 20 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second half. Wenatchee and Moses Lake. Moses Lake and Wenatchee tied at 1-1.
A handball there.
Handball called by the referee. This moment of the game brought to you by Save Mart. Shop smart, shop local, serving the Wenatchee Valley since 1962. Folks, I will tell you in a second, because here comes a free kick. Into the box, cleared away by Regan. Checked on by a teammate. Now ball goes out of bounds. It should be Moses Lake ball. Actually, Wenatchee ball, says the referee. I thought it was a Moses Lake player who touched it last. A bit of a hesitation there. Vega. The turn. Down near the corner of the box. Bit of a give and go. Now across the center alley. Trying to clear away is Soshirka. First on it, however, is Liam Willett. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's see what the referee calls this one.
I believe it's a corner.
Looks like a corner kick indeed, yes. Bit of a delay here as we see a substitution, number 9 for Moses Lake, Mr. Velasquez, entering the contest once again. Really crowded inside the small area. There's the kick. Oh, what a touch! What a touch! Tyler Wisen give Wenatchee the lead. Straight out of EA Sports, that one.
That was a beautiful little back heel, cheeky goal right there. That's those low-driven near-post balls. They're what you want as a corner kicker, and it was executed on both sides perfectly.
If your TV's catching on fire, it's because we got a father glowing with pride right now, right next to me, folks. Wenatchee ahead, 2-1. In a matter of, I would say, 10 minutes, they've flipped this game around. And now a deep ball into the box. Bit of a fancy maneuver there by Garcia, trying to get a shot off. Cannot quite do it. There's Regan. This guy looks like a linebacker. First on it, however, is Kalen Zumak.
Yeah, good job by Kellen there, letting that ball roll and providing a barrier to keep the attacker on that ball.
Is it Kalen or Callan? Because I checked with Coach Stronson and
Callan.
Callan, I stand corrected. If the Zumak family is listening, my apologies. Good defensive maneuver that time by Ocampo. Ball goes out of bounds. Taboada, far post, bit too tall for that player. Still battling for it though. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Moses Lake ball in my opinion.
Yep, corner kick here.
Yep, indeed. This moment of the game brought to you by Earthwise Pet. If your pet had a choice, they would choose Earthwise.
Yeah, the wind's kind of dying down a little bit.
A little, yeah.
You can tell both teams are getting a little on the gas side early on, and that's kind of to be expected.
For sure, after a long layoff like this, under these conditions, for sure. Recovered with a middling success there. 20 yards out, the shot sails wide, not a major problem for the goalkeeper. We haven't seen Mr. Mendoza tested much in the second half, Matt Wisen.
Yeah, we didn't see the Mosaic goalkeeper either in the first with the wind at the back. So some of that is at play, but the wind is starting to die down. I hope it dies down. I can't stand the wind. But
it's still a little windy.
I'm judging by the wind on my microphone. You can hear the wind noise. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Moses Lake trying to tie this one up with Taboada at the top of the box. Good maneuver. Into the box. Ball sails wide. It looks like it was number 16, Reynaldo Rodriguez, receiving the touch from Taboada. There is Mendoza. We're just talking about him. Folks, I'd like to steal, and I do mean steal 15 seconds of your time, to send a quick shout out over the miles to my folks to my peeps in Chile. Today, Chile played Cameroon in women's soccer in Turkey for some reason. It was an away game in Turkey as part of the wild card round. So it's one of two games against Cameroon, and if they win in aggregate, or if they win both games, they qualify for the Tokyo Olympics. And today they won 2-1. So Tokyo is just a little bit closer. I believe that's if not the first, the second time only in its history that Chile's national women's soccer team would qualify for the Olympics. So a quick tip of the cap to Jose Letelier, the head coach, and Christian Endler, their outstanding goalkeeper, and the entire team of players who today got it won out 2-1 over Cameroon in Turkey. The indirect free kick, Mendoza. Gamble. Gallardo. Gamble again. Bounces off a teammate. Trying to steal it away was Garcia. Looked like a high kick to me. Referee said play on. We'll go with that. Oscar Garcia now. Over to chase it is Kalen Zumak. Again with Callan Zumak. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Moses Lake ball. This moment of the game brought to you by Stevens Home Group, your local expert real estate advisors. Folks, sports rolls on here at NCWLIFE Channel, 6:50 p.m. on April 13. we have the Battle of the Bridge, Wenatchee at Eastmont, soccer style, with Eric Granstrom on the call and Matt Wisen here on the expert analysis. There's Gamble, the shot, and the good stop by Mendoza. First time we've seen him tested truly today, I think, Matt Wisen, in the second half.
Yeah, it can be challenging if you don't get much action, trying to keep in the game, keep your mind and your body ready for that one moment when you might get called into action.
And then on Saturday, April 17th, we have at 6 p.m. the Spring Sizzler at the Wenatchee Valley Super Oval, live with Eric Granstrom and Greg Rentz. Deep ball down the right side, shot across, cleared away by the back line of Moses Lake. A bit of a collision there. Velasquez plays on. Now the flag is up. Referee calls it
I got bailed out on that, I think.
Against Wenatchee, so Moses Lake ball. And finally, on the 20th of April, now the wind's beginning to pick up. On the 20th of April at 7 p.m., we have Eastmont at Wenatchee baseball. Right behind us here, with Joel Norman on the call. So plenty of action coming your way in the next few days here on NCWLIFE Channel. Taboada. Garcia. Referee says play on. Garcia hits the deck. Good recovery. Off to the races now is Tyler Wisen. Tyler Wisen. On the mark is Morales. Cleared away by the back line of Moses Lake. Trying again is Willett. Lopez. Moses Lake ball. Now Moses Lake is in a hurry. 10 minutes, 31 seconds left in regulation, with Wenatchee leading 2-1. Ball goes out of bounds. Taboada. Garcia. Taboada. Deep ball that time. Is he going to surprise anybody? Oh, almost does, but the shot by Mr. Jesus Garcia goes wide. It did bounce. No, it will be Wenatchee ball, says the referee. And it is Mr. Mendoza going to get it himself, bleeding a few seconds off the clock in the process. 9 minutes 33, Wenatchee trailed, starting in the 18th minute with thanks to a goal by Jesus Taboada, which gave Moses Lake the lead. And then in the second half, the 18th minute of the second half, Wenatchee tied it up thanks to who we think was Liam Willett. And then in the 23rd minute of the second half, Tyler Wisen put Wenatchee ahead with a clever little heel touch. And that's how the score stands at this time. And looks like Mota was trying to steal it away from Santoyo. Let's see what the referee indicates here. Looks like it's going to be a Wenatchee throw-in. Bit of a give and go there. Mota. Willett. Ocampo. Zumac. Vega. Zumac. Good ball. Good ball. He's onside. He's onside. He's got to catch up to it. He does not, unfortunately. That was a good opportunity gone a wasting for the Wenatchee Panthers, Matt Wisen. I believe it was Reyes, either Reyes or Mota, number 19 or 18. It's hard to tell right now. But it was a good opportunity Yeah, it was 19. It was Reyes. Now the deep ball.
We need some.
Garcia with a bit of room. Over to help him now is the other Garcia. Jesus and Oscar. Whistle on the play. Foul called. It will be Wenatchee ball. 7 minutes, 10 seconds. You were saying, Matt.
Just defensively, we need a little bit more secondary defense. So you're a cover man. With the 3-back setup, you just got to get a little more compact to have that cover there. And we're still a little bit spread out when we're going into our defensive transition. And Moses Lake's going to have to get more direct and play that way. So we need to anticipate that that's going to happen.
The through ball, looking for Wisen, and the stop first by Santoyo. 6 minutes 42 left in regulation. Good triangulation that time by Moses. Gallardo, deep ball. Leaving one behind, trying to leave two. The touch for Taboada. Taboada opening the game up for Sochirka. Sochirka shot into the box and the half volley. That looked promising that time. Now it's Braden King. Swept away by the Wenatchee midfield. Opening the game up now for Nick Lopez. First on it, a very frustrated Abraham Morales. Ball goes out of bounds, and it is Liam Willett. Bit of a battle there. Oscar Garcia.
Got a player down here.
Oscar Garcia. And, yep, he's right next to his coach. And a good job that time by the goalkeeper Mendoza. Now Mendoza's down. So we have two Wenatchee players. One, the goalkeeper, and one of the field players. I think the field player is doing a little better than Mendoza is now.
He landed pretty awkward. I didn't see what happened. Maybe it looks like his ankle or something.
Yeah, I didn't see a foul either. I thought it was the way he landed. This injury timeout brought to you by Confluence Health, high-quality care close to home. Confluence Health is dedicated to improving our patients' health with safe, high-quality care in 12 communities. He seems to be doing a little better, putting a little bit of weight on his, looks like his right foot. No, he's still under in some pain.
He'll be able to play this one out.
You think so?
Yeah, they would have taken him off with the trainer if he's coming off. But I didn't see what happened with Mr. Willett. I think he was subbed. He was the other injured player.
Mm-hmm. The score so far, with 4 minutes to go, is 2-1 for Wenatchee. When we have a bit of a collision there, but the referee just says it's just a corner kick.
Yeah, good opportunity there. Just that ball ran a little long, and now what we got going on, the keeper's got a tweaked ankle.
Yeah, substitution now is Pagliarulo re-entering the contest as Mr. Santoyo has to be helped off the field. I think your rule applies here, Matt. This is an untested goalkeeper. Test him any way you can.
Definitely.
There's a header, and it sails over and wide. Not a major problem for Mr. Pagliarulo. It will be a goal kick for Moses Lake. Feeling the urgency now, just a couple of minutes away from the end of regulation, trailing 2-1. Moses Lake led starting in the 18th minute all the way to the 18th minute of the second half. But then, since then, it's 2 goals for Wenatchee, giving the Panthers, at least temporarily, a 2-1 lead. Gallardo. Taboada. Back to Gallardo. The deep ball into the box, looking for Garcia. First on it is the goalkeeper, Mendoza. Rolling to his right for Zumak. King taken back by Wenatchee now. Lopez. Garcia on the recovery. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball, in my opinion. Taboada, whistle on the play, foul called. It will be a free kick for Moses Lake, and the entire, it seemed like the entire defense of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players as candidates to be on this wall. Ultimately, it will be just 4, maybe 5. Now, wall is a little too close for my taste, and the referee agrees with us. So with 2:59 left on the clock, a good opportunity for Moses Lake to try and tie this one up. There's a shot right-footed, and it sails over the crossbar. A good effort, nevertheless, by Mr. Willie Sochirka. Goal kick for Wenatchee. We're into injury time now. The time is being called on the field by the officials. There may be a few minutes extra, as we had a couple of interruptions due to injuries and a couple of controversial calls there. A quick run down the right side into the box. The shot and the stop, and Pagliarulo answering the bell. Morales. Ball goes out of bounds. I'm going to have one relieved human being next to me when the referee blows his whistle, ladies and gentlemen. There is Bryden King. Ball goes way out and into the stands. Because I guarantee you, my friend Matt here has played the game right alongside the 11 folks in black down there.
It's hard. A lot of these guys I've coached since
they were this tall.
They were in grade school,
yeah.
and later on, when their abilities outgrew my coaching ability, been involved with team managing and stuff like that with these guys.
Lopez and Wisen. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Moses Lake ball. The referee disagrees with us. It will be Wenatchee ball. There's Wisen trying to leave one behind, struggling a little bit. There's Morales on defense. The deep ball for Garcia. Jesus Garcia this time. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's see what the referee calls this one. It will be Wenatchee ball. Taking care of it will be Mota.
Yeah, so we're about a minute 30 into extra time. Handball.
Wisen. No call. Taboada. Reyes. Opening the game up for Stitt. Sailing wide and out of bounds. Throwing for Moses Lake. Regan. Oh, a bit of a shove there. Clear foul, and I'm surprised how gun-shy this referee has been at delivering justice here with his cards, Matt Wisen. Some of those fouls deserve more than just a whistle, in my opinion.
Yeah, when they've been out of character, we've seen 3 that should have been cards that were denied, and then 1 for just talking.
Free kick, low, bouncing around, sent out of bounds. It should be a corner kick, in my opinion. Referee agrees with us. And it may well be the last play of the game here at the Apple Bowl. Wenatchee ahead of Moses Lake, rallying back from a 1-0 deficit to take a 2-1 lead. And the first game in 23 months.
I think we're just going to sit on this in the corner. Player's got to back up another 5 yards.
Yes, absolutely.
There's no need to take it if they're not going to back up. Just
They take it away quickly. Not a major problem. Garcia. Whistle on the play. Ball goes out of bounds. Wisen. Ball goes out of bounds yet again.
3.5 minutes now at added time.
Oh, my goodness. Throw in once again. Bit of a mixer there. Wisen battling it out. Almost prevailing. Whistle on the play. Foul call against Wisen.
I think they're a little worried about getting called a home team advantage or homers, if you will, and some of these fouls are going, whatever. So we're 4 minutes now into extra time.
And there's the whistle that tells us that this game is history, with Wenatchee taking this one over Moses Lake by a score of 2-1. We'll take a quick break, and we'll bring the post-game show to you right after this.
By working together as a community, we can all play a part in promoting children's well-being and strengthening families. April is National Child Abuse Prevention Month. Chelan Douglas CASA is dedicated to supporting families and reducing the risk of child abuse and neglect. Join us in our community-wide Pinwheel project and help keep kids safe. If you suspect a child is being abused or neglected, please call 1-866-363-4276.
Building. It's in our blood. Building something out of nothing. It takes heart, grit, and hard work. At One Way Construction, our crew is our family. With decades of contracting experience and our in-house design team, we bring a unique perspective to building. We know that if we work together, we are capable of reaching heights that are impossible to reach alone. The possibilities are endless.
When you call Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, you get 35 years of experience and customer service in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's friendly staff strongly believe in repairing before replacing and service all major brands of HVAC units. Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning is your local, independent, trained comfort specialists, proudly serving all of North Central Washington. Call 884-6444 today.
Doghouse Motorsports just won Best Motorsports Store for the 7th year in a row. Is it the great facility? Is it the fantastic products? Or is it?
I'm Bobby. And I'm Tabor.
I'm Mike. And I'm Glenn.
Hi, I'm Todd.
I'm Jeff.
And this is the Doghouse Service Team.
Hi, I'm Dee.
And I'm Dwayne.
And I'm Kathy.
Come on in and experience the Doghouse.
Are you in the doghouse?
Save Mart is the place to go if you are in the market for home furnishings. They have rows and rows of sofas, love seats, recliners, and chairs in a vast array of fabrics and colors. Name brands include Ashley, Best, and Stanton. With pictures, lamps, and tables to complement your new furniture, Save Mart is a one-stop shop. Save Mart offers 12-month special financing on approval of credit. Save Mart also offers free delivery, setup, and haul away in their service area. Serving the Wenatchee Valley for over 50 years. Located on North Wenatchee Avenue, or visit online at savemart.net.
My name is Brian Thorpe. I own Global Car Care in Wenatchee and have been here for about 25 years.
Brian started Global Car Care as Brian's automotive alternative on Orondo Street.
Some customers were following Brian since Brian's automotive time.
No, we're just grateful to be part of this community. This is where I grew up. We want to do our part to be a valuable part of this community. We want to thank you for trusting our business for 25 years.
Highlander Golf Course is proud to announce their 2 new state-of-the-art full-swing golf simulators with over 80 courses of virtual golf to choose from year-round. Or try their Laser Shot simulated firearm program, or gaming with football, basketball, and much more. Enjoy Highlander food and drink service from their full-service bar and grill in the comfort of their simulator room. Call the Highlander Pro Shop to book your time at 884-4653. That's 884-4653.
Take on the new year in a new Ford from Pat Armstrong Ford. From premium grade muscle to unparalleled performance. Take on any payload. The all-new 2021 Ford F-150 at Pat Armstrong Ford. Take on any adventure. Take on every thrill. The all-new 2021 Bronco Sport and 2021 Mustang Mach-E. Built to take on every resolution at Pat Armstrong Ford. We are community strong in East Wenatchee.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl in Wenatchee, Washington, where we have just witnessed Wenatchee come back from 1 goal down to take this one over the Moses Lake Chiefs by a score of 2-1. Next to me is Gavino Mota, player of the game, as chosen by the coaching staff of the Wenatchee Panthers. Gavino, welcome. You prefer English or Spanish, sir?
English.
English, all right. Now, Gavino, what does it mean for the team to come back after 23 months and come back from 1 goal down to take a victory in these conditions here at the Apple Bowl today?
Honestly, it's a blessing that we're back. It was a long break for everybody, but we're glad that we got a game and we got a dub.
Now, the first half and the second half were very different for this Wenatchee team. What did you guys talk about at halftime that allowed you to come focused and flip this score around?
We just needed to distribute balls both sides. This was our first real game, so the chemistry really picked up the second half, and we knew we were the better team tonight. So we just played with more heart.
All right, thank you very much, Matt Wisen. All yours.
So, Gavino, can you maybe describe how it's been? You know, this is very atypical a year with being so compressed, and 5 days and you get a game, and you know it's different than any other kind of season you've had. What's it like as a player?
It was very tough because I used to play mid, and they put me as winger, so it was a lot of running, and I had to learn in 6 days. But I tried to do the best I could for my team, so I was trying to take advice, ask questions, you know, keep the game going, see what I could do to make an impact out in the field.
So thoughts going forward from this win. How do you think this game is going to impact you guys going forward, and does it motivate you, and maybe how?
Oh, well, it's a 1-0 now, so I feel like we're going to go with the mindset of an undefeated season this season. So I think that's going to really bring up the guys and bring up everybody, knowing that we can, and we'll be the first team to have a short season undefeated. So it's going to be fun.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much, Gavino, and thank you so much for being with us today. The final score: Wenatchee 2. After 23 months, boys soccer is underway here in the Wenatchee Valley. On behalf of everyone involved, I'm Sebastian Moraga. That gentleman over there is Matt Wisen, saying thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
The shot and beautiful.
Thanks for watching High School Sports on your home for local high school sports, the NCWLIFE Channel. Today's broadcast was brought to you by August Edge Real Estate, Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, Confluence Health, Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning, Doghouse Motorsports, Global Car Care, the Highlander Golf Course and Grill, JDSA Law, Laura Mounter Real Estate, Les Schwab Tires, One Way Construction, Pat Armstrong Ford Lincoln, Save Mart, Sangster Motors, Wenatchee Power Sports, Earthwise Pet, and Chelan Douglas Casa. Stay with us all year long for high school sports on your local TV station, the NCWLIFE Channel. We now return to regular programming already in progress.